Hi there, well I'm now in Dennistoun, part of the vibrant east end of Glasgow, and I'm on Duke Street, which is one of the main shopping streets in Dennistoun. Also there's a better view of the tenements on Duke Street, a Deliveroo cyclist going by, and one of my favourite cafes, which is called Thibaut. And I like Thibaut because they do good baking and they do Scottish dishes like Stravagen as well sometimes. So let's venture along Duke Street because there's another cafe I want to show you. And there is Coya's Cafe, an Italian cafe established in 1928, which is on the corner of Whitehill Street. A really good cafe, I go there quite a lot, in normal times when we're not locked down or what have you. And both these cafes are independent, of course, because viewers to my channel will know that I prefer the independent cafes. Duke Street was named after the Duke of Montrose, if you're wondering which Duke. And I'm waiting for a train to Alexandra Parade, which is just up the line. It takes 1 minute according to the timetable. There we are, train ticket, Duke Street to Ali Parade. 85 pence return with a senior rail card. That's giving away my age a little bit, isn't it? Here comes the train! Past the greatest tavern in the world.
We are now approaching Alexandra Parade. Please mind the gap when alighting from this train.
And why have I come here? Because I want to show you a fish shop which is about to close down after 43 years, which is very sad, but there we go. And looking along Cumbernauld Road towards Alexandra Parade, there's Kennehill Square in the background, and Robert's Fresh Fish. Robert's Fresh Fish, a beautiful fish shop in Dennistoun, which is shortly, I'm afraid, going to close down. Oh, there we go. Officially closing 26th of November 2020. And there's Robert. And Jake. Ooh, a customer. I'll let you go in. Are you okay now, Robert?
Yeah.
So, Robert, how long have you been in this shop?
43 years.
43 years. So that takes us back to 1977.
Yes.
That's when Margaret Thatcher was the Prime Minister.
Good old Margaret Thatcher.
I think it's before. So you're pre-Thatcher?
Yes.
Okay. And why did you start a fish shop?
Well, I worked with my dad beforehand in Maryhill. He had a couple of fish shops up there. So, natural progression is open my own.
Over the years, what's been the most popular fish?
Haddock.
That's what I thought, because the Scots love their haddock and chips, don't they? What about cod? How does that score?
Cod's lovely fish too, you know, but people don't seem to take to it. It's more an English fish.
Well, that's right, because I came here from Yorkshire, where everybody likes their cod and chips. But of course I've adapted a haddock tooth, shall we say, not a sweet tooth, a haddock tooth.
That's salmon for the north of Scotland. And it's lovely.
The eggs, because I think the eggs are a special delivery.
Yes, they're for the islands. They come over on the boat every morning. They're good Irish eggs. The farmers have got it right over there.
They certainly have. And I'll let you into a little secret, because yesterday, for the first time in my life, I made some ice cream. And you know, when you make ice cream at home, you use eggs, and the ice cream is beautiful.
I was down to the eggs.
That's down to the eggs.
Sometimes you get double yolkers.
Yeah, that's right, you're right. Double yolks, that's right. So
During the lockdown, I got eggs like for friends and stuff, like people that came here, and one person get 12 eggs, and every one was a double yolker.
goodness me.
Then another friend get half a dozen, all double yolkers. When I got mine, there was no double yolkers. so it's long.
I think it's the luck of the draw with double yolks.
Yes.
And Robert, thank you, Jake. And Robert, what are your plans for retirement?
I've got 6 motorbikes up there that are in various states of disrepair. So I'm going to enjoy myself, get them back on the road, get them up and going.
Well, you've got plenty of time because November's not the best month to start motorcycling, is it?
No, but I've got a wood burning stove up there, so it'll be nice and warm.
And tell us about the tiles on the wall, because I've been admiring the tiles.
They're 1960 tiles.
Did you do them yourself?
Yes. My friend did a tile shop in the King Street down the town, and these were ones that he couldn't move, and I bought them cheap.
Rejects, because nobody wanted to buy them.
No.
Well, that's all right. They look all right to me.
Aye.
Zooming in on the tiles, and there's the price list as well, which would be a good thing to look at in 20 years' time. So you did your friend a favour taking off him the tiles that wouldn't sell. And how long did it take to tile the whole shop?
Me and a friend done it. I think it was over a week.
A week, yes. Ah, right. Oh, yes.
But seemingly behind here, I think there's a safe.
A safe, a money safe.
Yeah, there's a safe behind there.
Well, you need to check before you go whether there's any money in it.
They couldn't open it when they got to the shop all those years ago. It's been lying behind there for 43 years. We're being serious, it's been lying behind there for 43 years.
It might be worth investing in a locksmith.
Yep.
And do you know anything about what's likely to happen to the shop? I believe you've sold it, so...
There has been speculation that maybe turning back into a flat, because it's happened before, like a single line kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it has happened before. A lot of shops in Dennistoun have been converted back. So we're not really entirely sure what's happening there.
In some ways that makes sense, because if you look at the picture nationally, there are too many shops and not enough flats.
Yeah. To be honest, we don't know, but if it's a flat, then good luck to the person. Hope it works out for them.
Yes. Well, good luck to the person, and good luck to you. And good luck to Robert, of course, who's been the source of my weekly haddock. I don't have chips with it, but... oh yes,
quite fattening.
They're very fattening, yes. And every week you ask me if I want my haddock dressed, and I always say I like it undressed. So there we go. Okay, well. And lastly, Chilinos, possibly the most authentic of the Italian cafes in the East End. Chilinos. They also have a branch in the West End. Chilinos is on Alexandra Parade, just 100 metres or so from the train station. And in the distance, I just realised there's a very interesting church.